Welcome to MAGE Cast. This is an all-entertainment podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Chris.
I'm Deshaun.
And this is...
Welcome back to MAGE. This is a predictions video because there's no chapter this week.
It feels bad, man. It wasn't on the chapter itself, but we got told in the comments and also on the Shonen magazine there's nothing this week, so rip the dream.
Yeah. Fear not, though. Attack on Titan 120 is coming.
Yeah. We're both up to date on that one, so...
We're ready.
We'll cover that.
So this one is a Hawkins prediction for the final battle.
Yes. So, this one's based off a panel that we saw quite a while ago.
I think it was 9:13.
It was pretty much Luffy's first or second chapter in Wano, as soon as he arrived.
So he meets up with Zoro, and then Hawkins rocks up.
Yeah, Hawkins rocks up on his sweet deer with his subordinates. And we see him mention, like, immediately, the probability of you being alive 1 month from now is 19%.
So that's 1 month. So the day Luffy met him was day 1. And in the manga, 9:51, they're up to day 9.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure. We looked at it. Yeah. We couldn't find anything past day 9.
We're definitely not up to 2 weeks in Wano.
Yeah, because the 2-week date was for the final battle.
Yeah, and that was essentially given when he got there on day 1. So we haven't gone over 2 weeks. But a month from now, we'll talk about that a bit later. He could have been talking to either of the three. We just assume he's talking to Luffy because he's the captain.
Yeah, so he could have been talking to Luffy, Zoro, or Tama.
Yeah. I mean, Tama's just not the healthiest at the moment because of the situation.
But
Zoro,
from how he was looking, it did look like it was to Luffy, but then again, you never know.
We'll just assume.
Could be a little side.
Yeah. We'll just assume he's talking to Luffy. Alright, so, yeah, as we mentioned, we reckon there hasn't been more than 2 weeks for sure that they've been in Wano so far. Day 1, he encountered Basil. He got taken to the hideout in the mountains.
Yep.
And then he tried to fight Kaido.
And got pimp slapped.
Great chapter.
Day 2, he's in the prison.
Day 2, he's in the prison.
And then has his little sweet training montage. Yeah. And then we pretty much get day 9 where he's out and...
Yeah, that brings us like 30 chapters later to where we are now.
Yes.
Where there's still about 7 or 8 days left, I want to say.
So, with this, if day 14 is the start of the final battle with Kaido, supposedly.
Yeah.
And the 1 month prediction of 19% survival rate is there's still 2 weeks left there.
Exactly. Like,
does that mean this final battle is going to go for 2 weeks?
There's a few ways you could take this. That's one of them. Because you mentioned earlier, or before the video, we were talking about Aokiji and Akainu.
Yeah, they fought
Hazard
for 10 days straight. So, yes, it could go for
It could go for 2 weeks. But
that's a long time.
On the other hand, there's also... because this prediction was made not based on the success chance of the plan. Like, ignoring if they win or lose against Kaido... In 2 weeks, there's only a 20% chance Luffy's alive.
We quote, the probability of you being alive in 1 month is now 19%.
Yeah.
So just alive, not winning, not losing, alive.
Regardless of the outcome, win or lose.
19% alive.
So there's either a new threat that immediately comes up, which we'll cover in a bit.
Yeah.
Or the fight actually lasts 2 weeks.
Which is actually plausible because you got to get through Jack, you got to get through Queen, you got to get through King, you got to get through Kaido. We don't know what the hell Big Mom's doing.
Yeah, she's rampaging over on the other island.
And then you've got to get through her crew as well, wherever the hell they are.
Yeah, we haven't seen those.
And then you still got Orochi and...
the ninjas and the samurai.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people to get through, and it could take 14 days. It could.
I mean, I reckon it's going to take our timeline. Whole next year to get through this battle.
Please, no.
You know what he's going to do? In the middle of the final battle, there'll be reverie chapters.
Don't do it to us.
We're like, yes, yeah, wait.
No.
Yes, but no. But anyway, yeah, so there's a few ways it could go. If the timeline matches, there is definitely another threat after Kaido that gives Luffy a 20% chance of living.
Yeah.
So you mentioned, we both saw it at the exact same time. We mentioned this in our last prediction. Blackbeard.
Everything just keeps coming back to him pulling a Marineford version 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know how Marineford, Whitebeard's on death's bed, the admirals are still fighting everyone.
The hard
everyone.
fight.
It's like...
The hard fight's done.
Yeah.
He just shows up to benefit.
Literally. And I feel like he's going to do it again.
He has every...
He's just going to rock in there.
He's got every opportunity to do this. He's, from the information, that one chapter we saw at the end of Act 1, he knows exactly what's happening everywhere.
Because if the battle does go for that long...
Yeah. I mean...
you're already 14 days in.
He's got time to go to Whole Cake and back.
Yeah, literally. He's got all the time in the world. He literally has a month of travel.
Yeah, yeah.
To do anything he wants. So, it's not like it's not plausible.
No, he's definitely got a chance to pull another big stunt, which is what his character has done. He's made the big moves to get where he is.
Yeah. Like, he's not someone to fight someone head on at 100%.
No.
No way.
He'll scheme
and even exactly, he's a big schemer. Even with Whitebeard, he couldn't even beat Whitebeard when he was like on his death's bed without his crew.
There's 1 or 2% left in that tank.
Yeah,
and he was still got clapped.
Then the other suggestion here is maybe Kaido just wins flat out.
Yeah, and they're taking hard L.
Yeah, so maybe there's potential deaths on the Straw Hats.
Which is, I don't see it going that way, but you never know. I mean, I don't think it's that type of manga, which doesn't automatically mean that no one from the Straw Hats is going to die or get left behind kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see it going like that. The only one I could see potentially taking an L would be those in the alliance.
Yeah.
So like Law or someone big who's not exactly
again we go
part
back
of the
to
crew.
this Law thing
Yeah.
where Law has just got death flags waving for this arc.
You want Luffy to survive 14 days against Kaido. He needs immortality.
Oh my god.
In the way he words it as well. We brought this up earlier. Is a budget Doctor Strange. Like, he's not specifically talking about a moment in time where he's going to be alive 20% of the time. It's like, in this, like 1 month from now, he didn't look through all the timelines. He just said, in this one, you've got a 20% chance.
Yeah, 1 month from now, you got a 20% chance possibility of making it out alive.
Yeah, yeah. So there's something big that's going to pop up, like, either in the war or immediately afterwards. Could be like some of the admirals even coming in.
Yeah, like, Kizaru said he wanted to show up.
He was keen, and then Akainu's like, you want to go to Wano? You want to go?
Like, and we know Kizaru's not like fodder.
No.
By any means.
Yeah.
People think admirals are like low tier. Hello? No.
They're up there.
No.
They're not Yonko, but they're up there.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty, Well,
I reckon...
do you reckon, I reckon 3 admirals could take a Yonko.
Ooh, you reckon?
Yeah, like, I reckon...
They couldn't stop Whitebeard.
Kind of whooped his ass, didn't he?
Well, yeah, while he was taking care of everything else.
I get that, but they weren't all fighting like... Yeah, this is another discussion. But I get they're all fighting like... it's not like they were all going full out.
Yeah, not on each other. They're all taking care of their own...
But, like, if you think about it, like... Could Whitebeard have taken Akainu, Aokiji, and Kizaru at the same time?
That would have been a fight. That would have been a fight.
No way.
Because if they were perfectly...
I get he's a monster.
Like
even in Prime...
That would have been
Even
a fight.
in Prime, I still think he takes that L.
You reckon?
In Prime.
Nah, I reckon in Prime he would have won that.
He'd be so close,
The
though.
man's a beast.
He'd be so close. Like, what would you rate it? Like, I'd give it, like, 55% to the Admirals and 45% to Whitebeard.
If we're looking at it, you reckon?
Yeah, you'd be close, man. They're 3 Admirals, come on.
Look at the powers, though. It's like ice. He'd be shattering the ice. So it'd be a hockey fight for him and Aokiji.
Magma.
Magma, he can't really do too much besides maybe divert the way it comes in if he shakes it.
And Light, he can't do anything against.
And Light, he can't really,
So
he'd have to predict.
So he's pretty
and
much at a
hockey.
negative.
Yeah. If all 3 of them, it would be a fight. But I reckon Whitebeard.
You think Whitebeard would win?
I reckon he's got it.
Wow. No, I don't see it.
That'd be an awesome fight.
Not that I'm disrespecting Whitebeard or
No,
anything. But it's
like,
just
you can see it going either way. Maybe mostly towards Admirals in your case. But anyway, back to this.
Yeah.
So, we reckon there's a huge thing coming. Either immediately after or, a week or two. There's another event that the Straw Hats are going to experience.
Yeah, I don't think Wano is going to be just Wano. Or I don't think it's just going to be Kaido and Big Mom.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel like it,
The setup and this throwaway comment about a prediction from Basil.
Yeah.
It just feels like there's something else being put in motion. Whether this could be Shanks talking to the government, and they're just like, this is going down, we need to get there.
Well, because, Blackbeard's chilling, and then, you don't just say Kizaru wants to go to Wano and not have him show up at Wano.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on. And then Blackbeard's chilling doing nothing?
That's a throwaway comment that...
Why show Blackbeard mid-Wano? He's gonna come.
They've all mentioned it.
It's just... the boy's gonna swing in there at the very end.
Yeah, and try and profit. That's what he does. It's Blackbeard.
It's the only way he wins.
Imagine Blackbeard as a dragon with earthquakes and darkness. Can he have 3? Why not, right? Why not? Or he'd just give it out. You would not give out a dragon fruit to anyone. Like that, the thing's a monster. So I don't know. I reckon we're in for something big. Whether the fight goes on for so long or just whether...
Again, a 14-day fight.
Yeah, like the ones we've seen. How long did Marineford go? We saw that one.
With
that
Luffy
one was
getting...
a huge war.
Yeah, but that didn't go for more than a day, did it?
I don't think so.
No, exactly. With Luffy getting one shot by Kaido, that means everyone, even though Luffy's had his little training arc and blah, 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 everyone besides Luffy gets one shot by Kaido. Because Luffy's the strongest in that group.
Minus Big Mom. They've clashed.
Yeah. Everyone besides Luffy and Big Mom gets one shot by Kaido. I don't think it's going to take 2 weeks for Kaido to one-shot everyone.
Yeah.
Sure, he can do it. He can do it in one little swing.
Flame breath. You saw the mountain. Is not there anymore.
Yes, they trained to their haki. Well, Luffy did.
Which means he might be able to get a hit or two.
Yeah, but
the way Luffy uses his haki is he consumes it and then he needs recovery time.
Exactly.
So he needs to either take care of that weakness so he can fight extended periods, which he does mostly throughout willpower, not physical.
But again, he fought Katakuri for 12 hours.
That's true.
12 hours. Katakuri. And we know the difference between Katakuri and Kaido.
That one was a fight where they were just pushing themselves.
Yeah. And then now you want them to do it what is it?
2
Almost
weeks?
20 times more.
2 weeks?
20 times longer. I don't see it. Not in this short span of time.
I don't think the fight... That being said, though, I don't think the fight... It might not take 2 weeks.
No.
Which means there's another threat out there. But...
What could happen is, they fight, and it could be only a day, but the casualties and, what happens afterwards could just, drag them out in Wano and leave them there for, the extra 2 weeks, and then... Something else happens.
Yeah. Blackbeard's trying to scab 2 weeks later.
Because,
he shows up. I'm a bit late, but hey, guys.
Yeah. Oda doesn't just drop, the probability of you being alive 1 month after is 19%. You don't just drop that for no reason.
Yeah.
And because it's the final battle starts halfway through that month. Well,
exactly.
What's at the end of the month?
There's something there that's big that he's noted will happen.
Yeah, so there's something guaranteed that happens at the end of the month. And seeing as we're halfway through, the battle starts halfway through the month.
Is it the battle? Is it
that
something
means
else?
There's probably going to be something else other than the battle. Unless it goes that long.
Yeah, exactly.
But, with how strong Kaido is, I just don't see it going that long.
Yeah. I don't think... I don't see this battle lasting long either. Especially if they're using ships to get over. All Kaido has to do is transform, or King, and just, take out the ships. Everyone's, in the water.
And especially because, we're not talking about, small power scaling here anymore.
No.
Kaido can break, an island if he wants to.
And
so can Luffy. Luffy, smashed half. Split Dressrosa in half.
Yeah, exactly. We were thinking as well, we mentioned a while ago that we think Kaido, well, at least his island is the remnant of one of those continent pullers. So,
right.
His island's a portable ship anyway, I reckon.
Oh, well, like a Moria thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he just, I don't know, chains it up to his dragon and just flies off. You know, he moves it around. I reckon that's his boat. His pirate ship. Like, he might be home, but he can take it around. But anyway, I reckon that's it for this one. What do you reckon about this comment? Is it something that... Is it another threat besides Kaido? Is it Kaido? Or... Yeah.
Yeah, like... Let us know what you think down below, because I just don't see the Straw Hats, even with the Supernova's help. Because you got 8 Supernovas on there, minus, you know...
Kid and Killer at the moment.
Oh, Kid and Killer are kind of leaving.
Yeah.
But, you know, Uroge and Capone aren't there. Uroge could make an entrance, maybe. But I don't see Capone coming.
Yeah.
He's kind of like tail between his legs and running away.
We did want to mention, though, with the latest chapter last week... Toniyasu changed the mark of the crane to mean something else, and Nami was like, this is a big deal. So, that being said, there could also be a change in plan, meaning it doesn't take place this next week, it does take place later.
Maybe they have more preparations.
Yeah. So, it could still be Kaido that they face, but there is something else that happens immediately.
Or maybe, like, what happens is Kaido... doesn't want to go fight them, he just sends his calamities, thinking that'd be enough. And then they all end up fighting the calamities, beat them, and then it's like,
and then Kaido's like, well, at the moment, that's plausible because he's clashing with Big Mom.
She could just hold him at bay, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying at the end of the last chapter. They're going to fight, they're both tired, and then they just come in.
Oh, no, please don't do us like that.
I don't think I hope it won't be like that.
Don't do us like that. That's not cool, man.
Currently, you can see the potential for a situation.
There's too much stuff going on in this bloody arc.
Yeah, it's great.
Anyway, let us know what you thought down below. You know,
we did get a little sidetrack there.
A little bit,
but
you always do.
It's great, man.
you always do. Yeah, let us know what you think about Hawkins' prediction, 19% after 1 month.
Yeah.
Will the final battle go for 2 weeks? Or will, you know, Blackbeard show up at the end like he did in Marineford?
Yeah.
And just, you know, come to take the prize.
Exactly. But, yeah, thanks very much for listening. We'll catch you next week when the chapter's back out.
Yep.
And stay tuned for Attack on Titan.
Yep. See you guys.
Thanks.